Listen to me. The Bible says Jesus rode in on a donkey, not a stallion, not a war horse, not something impressive by the world standards. A donkey. Why? Because a donkey understands the yoke. So a yoke is a wooden beam or a special type of harness that would be placed around the neck or the shoulders of certain animals, mainly for pulling and carrying purposes. Sometimes they were used for two animals alike side by side so they could pull a heavier load. A yoke is not punishment. A yoke is purpose. A yoke means you've been trained to carry weight. Some of you are mad at God because life feels heavy, but heaven says, you're not crushed. You're called. See, that donkey would have had a yoke long before it ever carried Jesus. Which means the season that you thought was breaking you was actually preparing you. And guess what? With a yoke, Jesus is right next to you, not demanding you that you pull alone. You keep praying for God to remove the yoke, but Jesus said in Matthew 11:30, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So when you're yoked to Jesus, the weight shifts. You're not pulling alone anymore. Grace pulls with you. Mercy walks beside you. And obedience, it keeps you aligned. You see, a wild horse runs fast, but it goes nowhere. A donkey with a yoke goes exactly where the master leads. And you know that donkey did not know that it was about to carry the King of Kings. It just stayed submitted. Some of you are one act of obedience away from carrying the presence of God into a city that's about to shout Hosanna. Stop despising the yoke. Stop resenting the weight. Stop comparing your path to people who aren't disciplined enough to carry glory. Because God doesn't put his son on anything unsubmitted. If you're tired, if you're stretched, if you feel used, check who you are yoked to. Because when you're yoked to Jesus, even a donkey becomes part of the prophecy fulfilled. So stay submitted, stay humble, carry the King everywhere. I love you. He loves you so much more.